Hello, welcome to the latest video on the channel. A couple of weekends ago I went to Ivanhoe Model Railway Club's open day weekend, and there was a few layouts there. This video is going to show some of those layouts. I'm also going to show some of the things I picked up from the club from a couple of mates, one of them being the new control panels for my layout in the loft of Tonbridge West yard. So I hope you enjoy the video, and thanks for watching. So as I said, the first of the things I'm going to show you is I picked up the new control panels for my layout of Tonbridge West yard. Both of these were constructed by Andy Porter for me. He's done a lot of work on them. The panel themselves, so the diagram was drawn in Microsoft Paint, and then it's been printed at a local copy shop onto one sheet of paper. He's then laminated that with clear vinyl on the front, and then that's been attached to a 4mm piece of metal aluminium behind it that he's then gone round and punched all the holes in for the switches and section switches and the point switches as well. They look fairly complicated. They're not as bad as they seem. And once you understand what most of the sections are for and why we've got them, they do make sense. So primarily we've got up and down lines being coloured green and yellow. We've also got sections that are coloured blue, a brown colour and a red colour. These are to enable us to be able to control multiple trains at once, and part of the idea behind that is the section of track roughly where the Jubilee carriage sidings meets the main line, and also the sidings that are on the inside meet the main line. We were able to operate 3 trains at the same time within that area due to the complexity of the wiring in this area.
One more time, I said no. I said, come on, we had a good innings because it was only originally going to be for 1 year.
What is it, a walrus?
You know, I wasn't being antisocial about it. I just said, oh, so it's a good innings. Let's go out on a high note. Excellent. Swore at it. So eventually I thought, right, and because I'd already cut through the track, because the track was laid across the joint, and the track wasn't really solid, so I just still stuck in the other end, and then went in the skip at the tip. I thought, well, surely I must have made the old...
It does swell though.
Yeah, but I thought, why did I make that hole exactly the same size?
These captive nuts that we've got, I mean, they're supposedly stainless, we don't think they are, because when we took...
Fabulous. I thought, God, this was built a lot better than I thought, built better than all the exhibition. Because now, when I do the connections for anything like that.
So there is still some work to do on the panels, but I've made a start on those. So first thing was, when Andy designed it, he didn't have the height of the layout. So he's created legs that were designed to fit underneath the boards. So when I got that home, there was some differences between the 2 panels, so I've had to chop some of the base off the leg to make them fit underneath, which was quite an easy, straightforward job. And you can see in the pictures that I've done that, and the panels now sit underneath the layout, and add that extra bit of support underneath. Still to do though is the hinges for the front panel to fit to the actual box itself. I've been out and bought those hinges, and I'll do those over the next couple of weeks. And the last thing really before I start on the panels is the panel diagram still needs to be attached and fixed into the supporting frame. So I just need to pick up some beading from the local hardware store to be able to do that. That should be quite a simple job. Once I've done that, the next thing I need to do is cut some holes into the base of the panel itself. There will be there to be enable the D subs for the wiring to be added into the panel itself, and then obviously I can start on wiring the layout.
Do you guys want lemon drizzle?
No, thanks.
No, guys?
Very nice, how you do it off us anyway.
Yeah.
More out Bedlam Heath with its cassettes. You know, it was great unless you remembered got to put a fucking cassette on. But that was a carpeted floor, and it bounced up. It came back and had a mark on it.
It bounced up and he caught it.
Yeah, that's never going to happen. Train West is finished. Going to have a little low show, local club show.
Oh, he died.
Oh, Jeff Endicott.
Jeff,
yeah, I know
so
him,
that's
you
the
know,
thing.
He was
trained.
They haven't got anybody.
He was trained
all
West.
these, so many because he did it for so many years, Jeff did.
Yeah.
And everything. That's like Wickham. I mean,
Dave Fryer.
Dave Pryor packed it up, did it for years, packed it up. Another bloke took over. After a year, he didn't want it, and nobody else wants it, so he got the job back.
Yeah. That's on.
Last time I spoke to him,
all
was
right,
probably
Reg. On a seat.
18 months ago. That's longer than that since I saw
I've got an invite for next year.
Well, we're missing. Yeah, we're supposed. We're down. He's still down on the computer, but I've heard nothing from him.
No, he said he wasn't going to get in touch with me till early next year.
Yeah, it's still because I've been getting rid of them.
And I took my hat off.
Steve, but
Friday to the
you
end
know,
of
I'm
the
starting to
day.
get people asking me.
Five Dapol Class 73s, two of which are standard models, one in the Gatwick Express and the other in South Western Trains. The three I'm going to show here are slightly different. They've all been worked on by someone called Darren Holmes. The first one I'm showing here is 73005, which he's put the etched panels on, the etched nameplates for the Walkfest line on it. Other than that, it's a standard model. This model of 73004 is a full respray into the much lighter blue livery that was carried by this loco. It's also had an etched panel put on for the Bluebell Railway. This is a model of a loco I've always wanted, so to be able to get this at the price I did, I'm over the moon with. The last of the 373s I'm going to show here is this model of 73128, renamed and numbered as OPS Bullied. It's again done by Darren to a high standard, and another loco I'm really pleased to add to the fleet of locos I already have for Tonbridge.
Yeah, it was. Photographic radar through numerous times. This is your G scale. G scale. Oh, yours? 45 mil. I have a friend. Go on, Ed.
You came in the rear, UK trains.
And he stopped.
That's right.
No, just knackering to my dad, yeah.
You know, them sort of things. I was talking to Rich about John Bingies.
John Bingies,
yeah. It's Bingies, that's it.
Oh, Bingies.
And that's where it was.
He's on one of the platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this stupid stuff. I went round seeing him. And it's
Didn't fund it as well.
We're having another one next Saturday here again, same time, everybody. Are you speaking for the club or? Yeah, that's all come again.
Are you speaking from the
Everybody's
guests?
had a super duper time. That's all come again next Saturday.